Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to feature the all-new 2021 Toyota Vios facelift. So previously, I featured the Toyota Yaris G facelift as well as the sportier version of the Vios G, which is the GR Sport. So in today's video, I will just focus on talking about what you get for the G Spec of the regular Vios compared to the regular G Spec Yaris. And I will tell you, is this Vios worth buying compared to the Yaris, or even you should top up 7,700 ringgit Malaysia for the GR Sport variant. So in today's video, we're gonna find out in this 2021 Toyota Vios G Spec facelift. So as for the 2021 Toyota Vios facelift in Malaysia, you still have three variants. The base variant would be the J Spec, the middle spec being the E Spec, and the full spec being the G Spec. Okay, so now let's check out the engine bay of the Toyota Vios G Spec. So for the facelifted Toyota Vios, it still uses the same 1.5 liter Dual-VVTI engine, which produces 407 horsepower and 140 Nm of torque, paired with a 7-speed virtual gear CVT gearbox. Same engine as you found in the Vios, the Yaris, the Vios GR Sport. Instead, additional to the GR Sport variant, you get the programming tuned 10-speed virtual gear CVT gearbox. Of course, the power output is not as powerful as the Honda City 2020 variant, the 1.5 liter IVTEC engine, but this engine is meant to be reliable, fuel saving, and durable. So this is what Toyota answers to the Toyota Vios and the Honda City. So this is the engine bay of the Toyota Vios 2021 facelift. Okay, now let's start the exterior walk around. So as first glance, as the Toyota Vios facelift, you get a new set of bumpers. And let's start from the headlights. So finally, Toyota have made the LED headlights to the Toyota Vios. So it gets full LED headlights, but it's a reflected type, it's not a projected type. And this is your LED daytime running lights. So the LED headlight is standard from the E Spec to the G Spec. The J Spec still uses a halogen headlights. And you get a rather sporty front look as compared to the previous Vios, which everyone thinks that is rather overly designed. It's not as beautiful as the facelifter right here, which is inspired by Lexus a little bit because of this kind of design. And standard for the Vios, starting from the E Spec, you already get Toyota safety sense. Same with the Toyota Yaris E and G Spec, which includes the autonomous emergency braking, blind spot warning, lane departure warning, rear cross traffic alert. So it's a rather basic Toyota safety sense, but it's enough for a B segment sedan, what it should offer. So one difference, as you can tell, this is the Vios or the Yaris. As for the Vios, because it's a sedan, so it's rather like those family executive car. So the front grille is finished in these horizontal lines. Instead, for the Yaris, which aims for a small sportier market, gets the honeycomb design. So this is, you can differentiate the front fascia for the Vios or the Yaris because they both basically share the same design philosophy. And down here, you get a lip spoiler and some gloss black finishing and a front parking sensors. And you get 360-degree camera starting from the E Spec onwards. And you get this side burns, which is finished in gloss black, and LED fog lights. So as for the rims, standard for the E and G Spec, you get a set of 16-inch dual-tone rim. So it's measured in 195/50 16-inch. To me, this rim looks pretty sporty. Instead, for the G Spec, you get a 15-inch non-dual tone rims. So the front comprises of disc brakes, rear also comprises disc brake. The J Spec and the E Spec gets rear drum brakes. So this you need to know when you're considering a 2021 Toyota Vios facelift. So right here, this is the side mirrors. You get the signal indicator integrated as well as the 360-degree camera. So you get chrome door handle. But the keyless entry is only offered for the driver's side instead of the passenger side. You get shark fin antennas. So for the rear is basically identical to the previous Vios. Nothing much has changed, just some body kits. You have some different color mixtures, and this is your rear fog lights, rear parking sensors, LED tail lights, and a ductile spoiler. So you get less aggressive bumper design as compared to the 7,700 ringgit Malaysia additional for the GR Sports, which includes a pretty aggressive rear bumper, gloss black spoiler, GR badge at the side fenders, as well as the GR bumper and the gloss black side mirrors. So this is the differences between the Vios G Spec and the Vios GR Sport. Okay, so now let's check out the interior of the 2021 Toyota Vios G Spec. So this being a B segment sedan, so basically it does not come with electronic adjustable seats. You get manual adjustment seat, but it's totally fine. I have no complaints about this. And this is the door cuts of the Toyota Vios. You get chrome door handle, some leather finishing together with some white stitching, automatic window for the driver's side, central locking, side mirror controls, some gloss black treatment. So as for the G Spec, you get full leather seats together with the white stitching. So you get 7 airbags for the Vios G Spec. So first thing, as you notice, for the interior, nothing much has changed compared to the previous Vios. Everything looks the same, just that you get a new touchscreen infotainment display which supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And you get optometer for the E and G Spec. You get pedal shifter for the G Spec, and for the Yaris G Spec, it also comes with the pedal shifter. Note that. Automatic headlights, front and rear fog lights, same high quality signal stock, push start ignition, different driving modes. This is to turn off your autonomous emergency braking, turn off the lane departure warning, traction control, and the front parking sensors. Manual headlight leveling, automatic signal zone climate controls with a pretty nice gloss black material, but it will leave fingerprints, so you need to clean it regularly. And the dashboard quality, same hard plastic for a B segment sedan, no complaints about it. It's pretty solid materials with some fake stitching, which I not appreciate that. And this part right here is darker now compared to the previous Vios, which is a silver chrome, which glare through your eyes when you are driving under a hot sun. Glove box that deep down in a pretty slow manner together with dual layer storage space. Good job. And you get a center armrest that is positioned in a not so ergonomic manner, but it still can put stuff. And this wireless charging is an optional accessory. It does not come with the car standard. Manual handbrake. This is your 7-speed gated shifter for the 7-speed CVT gearbox. This is your puddle light, and here you get 2 cup holders. And overall, the car is still pretty comfortable to sit in, and you get a Vios door seal together with a blue light illuminated when you get into the car. So automatic dimming mirrors. This is your dimming light. Sun visor together with a vanity mirror, but it does not come with a light. So the steering is also tilt and not telescopic. So this is basically the front of the Toyota Vios G Spec. So if you get the 7700 additional for the GR Sport variant, you get a GR meter, you get a GR push start, you get a GR combination sports leather seats together with the GR stitching right here. So for the Vios GR Sport walkaround video, you can check out with my previous video, which I already featured the Vios GR Sport. Let's get to the rear seats. You still get the blue illuminated Vios door seals. So as for the rear, the seat base are long enough so it supports my whole thigh. It's really comfortable in my opinion. Even though the front seat is adjusted a bit backward, so I still get this much in terms of leg room, this much in terms of headroom. So it's rather generous amount of leg room. But of course it's not as spacious as the Honda City. You get two USB ports down here, an armrest with two holes for the cup holders, and the rear dash cam is optional, do mindful. And this is your mirror dimming light to improve the brightness inside the car. So the dashboard are pretty modern at the same time. So pretty comfortable rear seats. No complaints about the rear seats. So let's check out the boot. So as for the boot space of the Toyota Vios, pretty generous amount. So down here you still get a full size spare tire, which is great. So that's about it for the 2021 Toyota Vios G Spec. So let's get back to the question. Is this car worth buying over the Toyota Yaris? Well, if you are someone who already has a family, small family around 4 people, I think you can consider the Toyota Vios because it has a boot space that can fit a baby stroller, and the interior space is rather generous for a big segment sedan. As for the Toyota Yaris, it's aimed for those who want a sportier ride, like the hatchback profile of the car. You can consider it to go for the Toyota Yaris. So is it worth to top up 7,700 ringgit Malaysia to the GR Sport variant? Well, so if you want to make yourself more interesting when driving a Vios, I think it's worth to go for the 7,700 ringgit Toyota Vios GR Sport, because I think in the future time the Vios GR Sport will hold its value pretty well compared to this regular Vios. But it doesn't mean the regular Vios bad as well. As you can see, you get a pretty sporty look as well. Practicality, sportiness, handling is also improved for the previous Vios. It also features the Toyota safety sense inside the car. So I think it's a complete package of the Toyota Vios, I would say. So yeah, this is the walk around video of this 2021 Toyota Vios G Spec. So if you have any comments regarding to the Toyota Vios G Spec, you can comment down and let me know what you think about the Vios. And if you haven't checked out my Toyota Yaris G Spec walk around or the Toyota Vios GR Sport walk around, you can check out my previous video, which I already featured those two cars. So today is the Toyota Vios G Spec. So be sure to subscribe, like and share my video if you like my walk around series. So I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.